Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at Oklahoma City. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And it's Haliburton missing. On offense, here are the Thunder. And it's Jordan off the drive. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. And it's slammed in by Turner.
A clean pass that time from Haliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Haliburton passes to Turner. Back to Haliburton. Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Nobody near Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Nembhard. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Siakam. It's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Clock at 6. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander.
been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Turner covering. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Tyrese Haliburton? And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Here's Haliburton. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Broke loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Haliburton. Again, Oklahoma City.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Indiana.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Turner. To end the drought. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Turner showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Haliburton. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Siakam outside. Shoots the 3. And Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Swiped away. Here's Haliburton. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Haliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Outside Turner. To the middle. The shot. The shot will not fall. Good D by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough, or what? What a season.
Pacers trail by 15. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Holmgren, following the score by Miles Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Haliburton passes to Siakam, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Thunder?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
And he sinks the second.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pacers trail by 14. Siakam outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Haliburton passes to Nembhard. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams in the post. Neesmith covering. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 15.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Neesmith up top, pass to Nembhard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Haliburton. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
6 3-pointers off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 16. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Here's Holmgren, following the score by Miles Turner. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe, and it goes down 2 points. And that's 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Nembhard the pass to Haliburton. Turner trying to free himself up. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Now Dort. 9-point game his last outing. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. To the inside. Hartenstein. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Haliburton, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Williams. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyrese Haliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
The first free throw is good.
Haliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. He's perfect from the line this time.
Seems like Haliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pacers trail by 16. Haliburton outside. Caruso against Mathurin. Williams with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's McConnell. He gets it in there.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
The Thunder leading by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With a floater and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
First one falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Over McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Haliburton kicks to Walker. Off target from three-point range. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Taking a look at the Thunder. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Pacers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And both free throws good for McConnell. The Thunder leading by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Wiggins, a screen on Haliburton. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Walker is screen on Wallace. Haliburton for 3. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
At the arc, Haliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Caruso against Mathurin. They get a hand on it. Caruso against Mathurin. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lou Dort.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Pacers trail by 18. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Tapping a screen on Caruso. Here's Mathurin. Caruso with the steal. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McConnell. The Pacers pull it in. Haliburton outside. Mathurin with the ball. Walker with the screen for Mathurin. And he drives in. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Toppin after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Williams. The Thunder leading by 20. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, a screen on Haliburton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Mathurin. Walker a screen on Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Mathurin passes to Walker. And they get it back. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 3. Now McConnell shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana again missing. Caruso against Mathurin. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots it. Again, Oklahoma City.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's McConnell. Misses the layup.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Wallace. High arcing shot. The rebound by Haliburton. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Haliburton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 31-point game against Indiana.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Haliburton scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The Thunder leading by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He has 30. and he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Haliburton outside. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 18 points for Tyrese Haliburton. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. An entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Haliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 points in the game. Holmgren against Siakam. Holmgren in the post. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Now, here's Nesmith. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
Here's Nembhard. Wallace covering. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Unloads. Again, Indiana. The Thunder leading by 23. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Hartenstein with it. Turner covering. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Now let's step back and look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Pacers.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. Back to Nembhard. Siakam looking around. From 17 feet out, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Caruso. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Mathurin. The Thunder making the shot. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Turner with a screen for Siakam. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Here's Williams. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Turner. Up top, Mathurin, defended by Dort. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Mathurin with the ball. Turner inside, working on Holmgren. The shot by Turner, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Dort. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Another miss by Williams.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Mathurin. Siakam against Williams. Teardrop shot. Good. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams passes to Caruso. Back to Williams. Pass to Caruso. Offensive rebound. Outside, Mathurin wants to get it to Nembhard and does.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nembhard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Oklahoma City out in front, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Indiana Pacers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Well, right now for Indiana, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
Here's Siakam. Unable to get that one. Good D by Holmgren. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
Haliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Hartenstein against Turner. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the baby hook. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 35. Here's Hartenstein. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Turner with a screen for Haliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Tyrese Haliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 8 points.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some...
All right, a moment to see the stats for Holmgren. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. Averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Haliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That shot by Haliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 35. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter
when he can be effective down low.
Haliburton outside. Now Turner from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater over Turner. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam, high post. Working on Holmgren. Siakam finds Nesmith. Siakam against Holmgren. Fires from way outside. Siakam misses.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams looking around. Now Holmgren. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Siakam against Gilgeous-Alexander. Low block shot. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Thunder leading by 21. Outside, Dort. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Good on the 3-point shot. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Oklahoma City. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Turner against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Dort. Back to Haliburton. The shot misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Haliburton against Dort. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Indiana. They've had a great season, and we'll look to extend that into the playoffs.
And seeing where Indiana is, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
The Thunder have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Pacers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Haliburton. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Williams with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. And yes, it's good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Haliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And he makes the first. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Haliburton hits them both. Oklahoma City has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Haliburton passes to Mathurin. It's Nembhard on the wing. Wallace covering. Here's Mathurin. Haliburton outside. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Haliburton's got 31 points.
A terrific effort from Haliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Williams, a screen on Haliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Siakam. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 45 points. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Pass to Haliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
The Pacers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's jacked in for Miles Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. That's good from Haliburton. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, a screen on McConnell. Inside. Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Back to Wiggins. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Siakam. Misses the baby hook.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Haliburton. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Pacers shooting it quite well on this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Haliburton outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it to go.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
And Indiana shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Haliburton outside. Back to McConnell. 5 on the clock. Down low. Toppin passes to Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Jang with the screen on McConnell. No good with the layup. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on this team get burned on that end.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Alex Caruso. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the point. And he hits the first of 3. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Now here's Wallace. Outside Williams. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's got the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Back to Haliburton. Missed inside. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Wallace. Caruso looking for an opening. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Mathurin. Inside. Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Haliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Wiggins with it. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Got a piece of it. The Pacers shooting here about 46% for the game. Back to Haliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Williams with the block. To the inside. And that one's good. Caruso.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And here's Haliburton. Toppin sets a screen for Haliburton. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Wallace finds Caruso. And here's Wiggins. Wallace outside. Williams, a screen on McConnell. 3 on the clock. Here's the 3. Williams can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Haliburton feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Haliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Haliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Wallace against McConnell. Wallace the pass to Joe. Buries the long-range jumper. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Wallace. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And so it's Indiana with it after Oklahoma City gets the three. Haliburton outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Haliburton's got 44.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Wiggins. The rebound by Haliburton. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's McConnell. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso up top. He's covered by McConnell. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Jones is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Joe Good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Haliburton against Wallace. A floater, and it's Haliburton missing. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Haliburton against Wallace. Higgins outside from the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Caruso. Outside, Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Caruso. There's the pick. He takes it in. Back to Jones. Clock at 4. Wiggins from outside. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mathurin. Haliburton against Wallace. Now, here's Haliburton. He's covered closely. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Wallace. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now here's Caruso. Following the miss by Tyrese Haliburton. Wiggins outside. The 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nembhard with it. The 3 ball. Wiggins with the rebound. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Caruso kicks to Wallace. This one for three. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Nembhard. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And here is Caruso, after Tyrese Haliburton was able to get the triple. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Haliburton against Wallace. Wiggins from outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Haliburton passes to Toppin. Three-pointer. And it's Haliburton missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Back to Wallace. Can't hit from in close. Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Mathurin. And Jones pulls it down. The Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Wallace taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. So it's the Pacers now. Now, here is Haliburton. And stolen by Jang. And here is Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Williams kicks to Wallace. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Turner. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Siakam up top. That shot wide open.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Now here's Caruso. Neesmith covering. Wallace attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 12 points in just the second half.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against Indiana.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
He's off on the first. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. And yet another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Wallace. That shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. No good there.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Williams.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Haliburton. He's tightly guarded. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.